Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about healthy shame. So about a week ago, I saw a young man going into a convenience store wearing no shirt and his pants were halfway down his butt. And just yesterday I was in a hardware store and a woman was wearing booty shorts and half of her bottom was exposed. They were the kind of shorts that didn't even cover the whole bottom. It exposed half of it. And to make matters worse, there was a young family right behind her with 4 boys that were under the age of 12, it appeared. So today I would like to just read a short passage about healthy shame and then conclude. So the article begins, shame is wired into our nervous system for a reason. A certain kind of shame is useful for anybody who wants to have productive relationships. Shame helps us recognize that we aren't alone in the world, that we need to obey certain rules and guidelines in order to be a part of society, and that we need to acknowledge and be concerned about how other people feel. This is what we are referring to as healthy shame, which is quite different from toxic shame. Healthy shame leads to more rewarding relationships with ourselves and others if enough people acquired it. Healthy shame would lead to a happier, healthier society and a better world. The destructive, life-stopping force we know as toxic shame can be transformed into something healthy and useful. In toxic shame, the nervous system freezes, we lose track of what's happening around us, and we can only focus on our flaws and lacks. In contrast, healthy shame invites us to pause, pay attention, and reassess ourselves and our environment. So, just to conclude my video, it's so important when we go out and about in society to have respect for ourselves and respect for others. When I was growing up, there were signs all over the place that said no shirt, no shoes, no service. And now it seems that you can go in most places and you'll get service regardless of how you are dressed. But in actuality, we need more healthy shame in society. We need to have more respect for ourselves and others around us. When did we become a society that started believing that no shirts in the store was okay, or half of our bottom out in the store in front of 5- and 6-year-olds was okay? That is a society that's falling apart. That's a society that's deteriorating. So in conclusion, I'd like to remind us all to please keep in mind healthy shame, respect for ourselves, and respect for others. So that's all in this video today. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.